Take a deep breath and settle into your comfy chair. Welcome to the Healers Collective, the podcast that will alchemize your health and ignite an expansion within your soul. I'm Caroline Nixon, and with my over 25 years of experience in all things holistic, as well as being a psychic, a healer, and a medical intuitive, I will guide you deeper into your energetics, your body, and your soul, supporting you along your path to be the best healer, psychic, energy worker that you can be, knowing and trusting that your body is fully supporting you. Together, we will be navigating all things energy, vibration, frequency, mindset, soul, body, spiritual practices, and more as we move through this thing called life. So grab a cup of something hot and let's get to it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Healers Collective podcast. Today is going to be fun. So one thing that I have done for several years now, and I share it, but I'm going to share it here again, is I like to channel with different body parts, different body systems, different organs in the body. And I have found that, and I channel with the universal body, meaning if you were to look at the quote healthiest body, the blueprint, of health and well-being and vitality, that is what I channel with sometimes. And what it does is it gives us information that we can use to kind of assess our own physical body, okay? So again, this is my channeling. This is information that I have received. This has not come from a book. Okay, I know there are lots and lots of books out there that say if you have this symptom, this is what it means. And I'm not saying that these books are wrong, but remember, is that might not be everyone's experience. I have found that to be true. It's not always that experience. Low back pain does not always mean fear of money. Shoulder pain does not always mean the burden that you're carrying. Liver issues do not always mean that you're holding on to anger and stuff like that. I personally believe that you are unique and your symptoms might mean something completely different than, Sally Ann's over there, okay? So when you're working with your clients, do yourself a favor and remember the last couple of podcast issues where I talked about this was putting your mind in a box and all of your prior knowledge in a box so that you can be a clear channel for your clients so that you can serve them in the most powerful way, okay? So having said that, remember, these are my channelings. If what I say doesn't resonate, cool. Leave it. It's fine. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the channeled message as it came to me. So I try not to filter it. I try to keep it as pure and clean as possible. And then I'll talk to you at the end, okay? So this is the universal collective organ, your thyroid gland. And I asked it what message it would like to share with us today. And here's the message. I am your thyroid gland. I am undervalued and underappreciated by most people until I begin to wear down. Then you become acutely aware of all of my mighty functions. With my butterfly appearance, I can help you transform your body just like a butterfly transforms from a cocoon. I may appear delicate, but I assure you I am quite strong. When words are held back and not expressed in some way, anyway, I begin to shrink a bit and shy away from speaking my piece with peace. I have a lot to give, a lot to share, but more often than not, I am beaten down into submission through years of holding my tongue. Or I can be quite the opposite and full of rage with little regard for how my words can hurt. To begin to balance me, I need to be treated with tender, loving care. Speak sweetly to me. Let me know that you support me, that what I have to say is valid and worth listening to. Honor me. Recognize how important I am to your health and wellness. Without me, you must rely on artificial ways of balancing. Treat me well now and save yourself from that. I love gentle massages, the vibration I feel from using your voice through song, humming, and just speaking out loud. I sometimes need more nutrition to help me perform all of my many daily tasks, but that varies from person to person. Ask me, and I am happy to tell you what I need every single day. I love to feel useful and be of service to you. Let that sit. Let that sit and feel into it. Feel the truth of it for you. One thing that can be extremely powerful with your body as a whole, but even more powerful is when you single-handedly, put your hand on your throat very lightly and say, thyroid, what do you need to be perfectly balanced today? What do you need to heal? What do you need to thrive? Whatever, your issue is with your thyroid. So many women have thyroid issues, and it does affect, I believe, statistically more women than men. And I find that interesting. This is human Caroline talking. I find it interesting. I find it interesting because so many women that I work with struggle to speak their truth, to speak their passions. We're taught to hold our tongue. And so it doesn't surprise me that so many women have thyroid issues. Either way, hypo, hyper, Hashimoto's, all of that, even though Hashimoto's is actually autoimmune. So allow this message to just seep in and see what nugget of truth resonates for you. And then I do invite you to sit with your thyroid. And it doesn't have to be anything long. I mean, you can do it as you're moving through your day and just ask your thyroid what information it would like to share with you, what it needs, what it desires, what it wants to say, and then listen. And then do that thing. This builds trust with your body. It builds trust with your thyroid, and it helps you to get the exact information you need to work with your thyroid as opposed to some generic general message. Knowing that the message may change. It's not like the same message every single day. It can be for a while, but then you might find that the message changes. This is why we have a daily practice. This is why we do this work, so that we can get exactly what we need, when we need it, the moment we need it, for our highest good, for our health and our vitality. So let me know what you think. I would love for you to like and subscribe to this podcast. Let me know what organs or systems or even disharmonies. I have channeled on a few disharmonies, diseases, and I will be sharing them in the future. But let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.